Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, thank you for coming to this presentation. We are from Group 7. Today we will talk about pest life and population development. But before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself and my friends. First, Nida Amalia M with number student 134200256, and myself, Normanita Faustina N, 134200257. Third, Dina Zuhrifa L, 134200258. Fourth, Muhammad Arief Solehuddin, 134200259.
Definition of pest. Pest is an organism with characteristics that people see as damaging or unwanted and may cause losses in economic value. Pest population. Population is a collection of living things of the same species or have genetic similarities and together inhabit a certain place and within a certain time. Population is a group of organisms consisting of individualism of one species who interact and reproduce at a certain time and place. Factors that influence the growth and development of pests.
First, internal factors. A. Sex ratio. In general, pest insects reproduce through breeding, although there are certain species that produce their offspring without going through breeding or parthenogenesis. The majority of insects have a sex ratio of 1:1, which means that male and female insects that meet and then conduct population will be higher, so the reproduction of these insects will be high too. B. Caperidian. Caperidian is the amount of the female insect's ability to produce new offspring. The higher of insect's caperidian number, the insect will have a large population. 2. External factors. E. Temperature. Insects are cold-blooded or poikilothermal organisms where their body temperature is greatly influenced by environmental temperature. Every insect has a certain temperature range. Outside the ideal temperature range, insects will die from the cold or from overheating.
The next external factor is humidity. Humidity has a big impact on pest life. When the humidity is suitable for the insect's life needs, the insects tends to withstand extreme temperatures. See, light, color, and smell. Insects are attracted to light and different colors, depend on the time that the insect is active and their food, such as nocturnal insects and insects that are active during the day. They have a different attraction to light, while the color and smell depend on the type of their food. D. When affects the development of pests, especially in the process of spreading plant pests. In addition to supporting the spread of pests, strong winds can inhibit the laying of butterflies, often causing death. E. Plants that become food and shelter for pest organisms. When there is a large number of preferred plants, the pest population increases rapidly. Conversely, if there is less food, the pest population will decrease. F. Predators and parasites. Predators are animals that kill and eat the other animals, and parasite is a small animals that live inside the body of pests. Generally, these parasites are smaller than pests.
Factor of pest population explosion. First, soil nutrition. Soil structure and moisture have a major effect on pest life, as well as nutrition. If in a low structure with high organic matter content, sufficient moisture, and availability of nutrition, which are also needed for pests. It will support the rapid proliferation of pests, and there will be an explosion of the pest population. Second, planting period. The planting period also needs to be considered in carrying out certain farming, because it's planting without regulating the planting period or time period. It will cause disruption due to pest attack. Pest attack occur more during the dry season occur in Quebec. For the rice plant, the first planting period tend to be good, both yield and crop, because during the first planting period, dry soil during the dry season cause virus, disease, and rice plant pests to die. Meanwhile, for the second planting period, the rice plant will not as good as the first planting period, because the soil condition in fertilization methods cause the disease virus to develop again. The third, pesticides that change plant physiology. Pest control often use the use of pesticides, which must be paid attention to the accuracy of the dosage. Excess or underdosage can harm humans. If there is an overdose, the pest or disease will indeed be destroyed, but the plant will also be destroyed. Meanwhile, if there is a lack of disease, it will cause the pest or disease to become more resistant, and the offspring will also become immune as well, so that the pest population will explode if the handling is not correct. Pesticides can also change the physiology of plants. For example, there are types of pesticides that stimulate the growth of buds and flowers that cause certain plant pests to proliferate. The fourth, reduce genetic diversity. Reduce genetic diversity in certain plants cause the planting method to tend to be the same every time, or monoculture. This method of planting results in planting becoming susceptible to pest attack, and an explosion of pest population occur is not controlled properly. And fifth, spacing planting. Irregular spacing has a negative impact on the growth and yield of a crop that is produced, especially in relation to the pests that attack the plant. If the spacing is too tight, it will result in faster reproduction and transfer of pests from one plant to another.
That's all from us. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.